Namo Vishnu. Namaste. Saraswati. Gaur. Nirvisesha Shunyavadi. Shri Chaitanya. Stapit. Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Bahya Sparshesu Asaktatma Vindati Atmani Yat Sukham Sabrahma Yoga Yuktatma Sukham Akshayam Ashnute. 5.21 Bahya Sparshesu Asaktatma Vindati Atmani Yat Sukham Sabrahma Yoga Yuktatma Sukham Akshayam Ashnute. Bahya Sparshesu Asaktatma Vindati Atmani Yat Sukham Sabrahma Yoga Yuktatma Sukham Akshayam Ashnute. This is very beautiful. Bhagwan is saying, this is falling in niṣkāma karma yoga. Of the chapter, Bhagwan is saying, Bhagwan has been explaining about the niṣkāma karma yoga. How to do the actions outside, but don't get sticky with your mind. Don't stick your mind with any of these things in this world. And then it becomes a very sticky situation. And then whatever label you may put on that sticky situation, good or bad, it just becomes golden or iron chains. So don't get sticky with this, anything with this material, any of this material things. So like that, Bhagavan has been explaining how to stay untouched with anything of this material world. Still navigate through it. So navigate through this material world staying untouched. You still have to navigate through it, but stay untouched by the modes. Don't touch any of these things with the mind. It gets sticky. It's a very beautiful one actually. It's not that, we are doing bhakti. So we just take a flyover, we bypass everything and we go to the other side. It's not necessarily like that. We don't bypass anything, but we navigate through everything untouched, staying untouched, holding on tight, staying very closely in touch with Guru and Kṛṣṇa within. This is how we stay untouched outside. So we walk through it untouched. We don't avoid anything. And in bhakti, we just take everything as it is placed by Krishna. We walk through it untouched by staying in a very close touch with Guru and Kṛṣṇa. Like that. That's niṣkāma karma yoga, bhakti yoga. Bhagavān gives us buddhi. And he gives dadami buddhi yogam tam. Tesham eva. Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. Dadami buddhi yogam tam yena maham upayantite. Bhagavan gives buddhi. He does. When we depend on him, he gives buddhi of how to stay untouched and walk through it. Shastra gives the jnana. It's all like FYI for your information. This is how. These are the do's. These are the don'ts. Okay, now you make your journey. Shastra gives that. But Sadhu Guru Bhagavata, a Sadhu Vaishnava, not only they explain that to us and guide us in a way that we walk through it untouched. Shastra is there. Shastra says, okay, you do it yourself. But Sadhu Guru, Sadhu Vaishnava is so merciful that he makes that happen to us by holding our hand in the sense, by guiding. So the whole thing is this is where we are so much used to experiencing things of this world and leaning on to this world. We are so much used to it. But here Bhagavan is saying, Bahya sparshesva saktatma vindati atmani yat sukham. So Bahya sparshesva is external stimuli, external experience, external stimuli. Asaktatma, not showing any asakti, not attached. So not attached to experiencing Bahya sparsha. It can be seen as sense gratification. Sense gratification is too gross, but we're talking about the spiritual journey, not just the gross gratification, but the subtle one too. Not only just the subtle gratification. Where are we leaning upon to get the rasa, to get the happiness? Are we leaning on to this side, to this material world, on to the things and people and the proceedings of this material world? Or are we leaning on, leaning within on Guru and Kṛṣṇa, depending on Guru and Kṛṣṇa? So what is our choice? Based on that, we will have the experience. We all know what it means, depending on things of this material world and proceedings. But Vindati Atmani Yat Sukham. But there is a very beautiful experience, rasa, in not leaning on to anything of this material world. no gratification from this material world whatsoever, gross or subtle or any of that. But so when there is asaktatma, when we don't lean on to anything of this material world, there is no asakti or attachment. This one thing. We think, oh, I am not interested in any of these things. We may think like that. But how is it proved that I'm not really interested? When I totally lean on Guru and Krishna, then that's the proof that I am not really having asakti, attachment to anything of this world. Otherwise, oh yeah, I'm not interested, I'm not interested. We think like that. Where are you leaning upon? What are you betting on? So, bahya sparsheshu asaktatma vindati atmani yat sukham. Whoever is uninterested, not having any attachment to the bahya sparsha, to the touch of this material world, who is disinterested with the touch of this material world, then they vindati atmani yat sukham. They will experience, they will enjoy atmani yat sukham. There is sukham, atma sukham. Atma sukham. There is a sukham that is obtained by atma, the spiritual happiness. So one who is not interested in getting in touch with this material happiness, only they will experience the spiritual happiness. Sa brahma yoga yuktatma sukhamakshayam ashnute. Sa brahma yoga yuktatma, who brahma yoga yuktatma, who is connected with the brahma yoga, who is connected with the Brahman. Brahman, the Brahma Tejas, is beyond the modes. That is very wonderful. Beyond the modes, there is liberation. There is happiness there. Sukham aksham ashnute. The happiness there is unlimited. That is also true in Brahmananda. The effulgence of the body. The four Kumaras, they were Brahmanandis. They were in unlimited happiness. But, when the same Brahman and these four Kumaras, when they smelled the fragrance of Tulsi Devi, when they got in touch with the pure devotee, then they experienced Sivananda, which is much more than Brahmananda. That is there. So, I will get a little bit of material happiness and then maybe I'll get a little bit of spiritual happiness. It's not like that. It means we haven't really experienced that sukhamakshayam ashnute. There is, because once somebody gets the real happiness, the spiritual happiness, which is leaning on to Guru and Kṛṣṇa, depending on Guru and Kṛṣṇa. In this way, one would stay away from the touch of the material energy. Once we get a hang of that, once we start depending Guru and Kṛṣṇa, there is such greater taste there. The world of dependence on Guru and Kṛṣṇa is so addicting. That one would really not want anything, any dependence or any experience of this material world. That is Sukhamakshayam Ashnute. That is Sukhamakshayam Ashnute. Great taste in the spiritual experience that is generated by depending on Guru and Krishna. By not depending on anything of this material world. Samsara